TradetoProspa here to give you an optimism update. Going off with the story, what we're seeing is now is I had this chart for some time, but I had another version of it. If I was to split this screen in half, I had that version yesterday, and there's it's basically a Fibonacci channel, and it's found support in that sense. But I looked at it from that perspective. But then this shows me why. We had this line here. This line was doing a good job, give or take a bit. So it sort of explains why it found support on that line. If you do that trend line, if you guess it right, it seems to be the case. Now we can get rid of that. So what we have is a number of fib levels from a number of perspectives. We have the top to the bottom on the macro, and that's what we have. And we'll go with the Binance chart. There's a few other charts that have this bit more higher, but in this case, we're just going to go through this. We did our count 5 there. We did our ABC correction, and then another count 5, and it turned out to be a descending wedge, hitting our key Fibonacci level of 0.68, and then off we went. Now we can accommodate this. We can reverse this. Let's see if this gives us another perspective. Doesn't really do that, so we'll just go back, and you can see if I was to do that without the log settings, now we have a key resistance, and you can see why this was resistance there, resistance, resistance, and so this is our key level. So we found resistance here. Now we've got this moving average as well. Not sure which one it is. Oh, bugger. Got a whole bunch of them. So that one there, what's that one there? 200 on the daily. Okay, so it just started to make its move there, 200 daily. If I also make this a bit bigger, thicker, you'll probably see it. There you go, the 200 daily. So that, along with the 6.8, and the previous resistance level, this is not going to be easy to pass. So maybe you can take a bit of profit there if you're taking this trade. I haven't. And so what I can see is the 200 daily is acting as resistance along with the 6.8 previous level. So this is going to be a very tough position. We also have, if you look at the other chart, we have this resistance trend line. So yes, is it going to go above? It will be interesting to see if it breaks above this. Then we have these two other levels here and here. So how can we look at this? It's going to be a hard one to work out, because you can see that maybe this is a bit of this was a small opportunity there, a bit of a reversal pattern, but it is as big as this. This was really very clear compared to that. This is very clear as a reversal macro. This was a smaller version, but even this smaller version, look how much it went, which is interesting. So this, and if it breaks above it like this, you see how it uses it as support. Here, it didn't break above it quickly, so now it's stuck below it. So I do think that we are going to be in this range before it makes a decision. Yeah, I think it has a good chance to go up, because if you look at this, okay, here's another version. Here's a bit of a reversal structure, and we did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking for a B. A B could be around here, and then maybe C. Jeez. And that's when so if we break that level, this trend line, it's definitely going to go further down. So this grind line is important, I think, because it's done it a few times. It's played this role there. So we want to see it continue up. Obviously, if it gets to this level, this is going to be a real nice position of a triangle. Anyway, for now, we did our 5 count there, we did our 5 count there, and this is more like an A, B, and a C. So I'm bearish at the moment, and it probably aligns with the what do you call it? The total market cap for the alts. It's likely to keep dropping, and Bitcoin dominance is likely to go up, as I discussed yesterday. So, in this picture, we have two main things to factor in, and that is this grind line continuing up, and we also have this fib level. I will not trade it until it breaks above it. Then we have more likely to hit this position here, and then probably short, and then see what happens here. But there's no trade for the time being, because that would have been it. You saw this move, that would have been a nice move to the upside. So that was just building up, and then bang. But does it have enough momentum? Nah, don't think so. It's just a grind. Everything's just hard work, and therefore either this is going to be a shorting position or further up. That's all I got at the moment. Crypto doesn't look that great. Bitcoin doesn't look that great. Let's have a quick look at Bitcoin. And let's see. Let's just change this. We can save this and then just do BTC. See what it's doing. So Bitcoin at the moment, you can see it's crap. Even here. So that's right. I want the line. Here we go. This level here, you can see, is significant. And that's where it's gone. If we put our Fibonacci onto this, with the current setup, you can see that is going to be acting as resistance as well. So I did say yesterday that we're probably playing this out of some sort. So once it's come down, we have a W and then a movement up. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Can it make it go up? That's what we're looking for. But doesn't look like it because of this. This gave us an example of really crap movement. That's just nasty, and there was no volatility, and the shares dropped. So there is no demand at the moment. And if we look at it from this perspective, right? Let's see how we look. So far, something like this. Yeah, we've got a wick or two. That doesn't look good. Not in that sense, and especially this area. So this, I reckon we're just going to go sideways before we figure out from that perspective to go up. So shorts are, people looking to the shorts. This is our top range, this is our bottom range, and so this level is point of control, and that's basically where it's come down to. And we'd like it to come down and see more grind before it could go up. That's what I think now, and that's for the short term. If you watched my video yesterday, we have this formula: 1, 2, 3, and up. Here we had 1, 2, 3, and up. Similar here, 1, 2, 3, and up. So each time we had a rising channel or rising wedge, and we might just get this little one here before it gets shorted down again, and then we'll see what happens. But for the time being, it doesn't look that great. We need to see the Dixie and SP 500 giving us some direction. But I'm going to leave that, guys. Hopefully it helps. Talk to you soon. Cheers.